Hello everybody and welcome to another BeybladeX news video. And we actually have a lot. I waited a little bit to kind of collect everything just in case a few other things came out in the period of time between when this stuff first started dropping and now, and a bunch of stuff has. So it's good I waited. I'm glad I waited, otherwise I'd be really hitting myself over this. But uh yeah, starting off, we did get a closer look at the Bite Croc green coat, and it's looking like it's going to be a mail order, just like the I think it was Team Persona Hell Scythe. I believe it's going to be exactly like that. It might be a little different, and my information might be a little off about that, so I do apologize. But it's seeming like that's going to be what it is. And just as a reminder, it's Bite Croc, which is basically Keel Shark, with a green metal coat on a 260 ratchet with Quake as a bit. Quake's kind of just a joke bit at this point, but why not? You're not really gonna be using this competitively. Also, mainly because it's a metal coat, because it's kind of just for display. But it's also Bite Croc and Bite Croc, Keel Shark, and kind of Optimus Primal. I could see you using Optimus Primal. They're all pretty much the same bay, but Optimus Primal is like the best form of the three. But you don't really use it in competitive these days. But what's really cool is in the issue. It looks like, or maybe this was from the manga. I can't quite remember where people were seeing this, but it's looking like the next core issue, if the translation is to be believed, we're getting a metal coat red for Samurai Saber, and that's probably going to be some sort of giveaway from like 100 people, it seems. So that'll be nice. Maybe we'll get a further release of that. Who knows? But either way, that's really cool. Personally, I find that infinitely cooler than the metal coat Croc. I kind of wish we got this instead of any metal coat Croc, but since Croc isn't over in Japan, it kind of makes sense. Next, though, we did get a final look at Golem and an announcement of its release, which is the 25th of January, so around 19 days from now, it'll come out. Oh, oh my god, wait a minute, it's the 16th. Sorry, 9 days from now. Big oops. And it's looking overall, also, it's pretty close in size to Wizard Rod, and it's also a UX just like Ghost. I do not think this is going to be disappointing like Ghost. Immediate upside from Ghost. Ghost was shit. This is not going to be shit. I'm thinking it's going to be a really cool attack type, and I'm going to enjoy using it. And a spoiler with these, but we're mostly talking about Golem. It's looking like it's going to be hefty, and with 160 being on there, sorry about that. I'm gonna edit this out, but I got pulled away for a second. But yeah, like I was about to say, uh, we got a new bit, Under Needle. They didn't say low needle, but that's what it is. Under Needle, weird way to phrase it. But basically they compared it to High Needle, but it looks like it's going to be very slightly lower than regular Needle, and honestly might be insane for attack. Oh, a dog might actually be insane for attack. Uh, Especially once it's worn down a little bit. But either way, I think it's going to be just a really good bay for attack overall. But moving on to more the main event, Shelter Drake is our release for February 15th. It's looking like it's gonna be the last BX bay, like officially. We'll still get BX releases, but they'll mostly be uh all sorts of equipment and stuff, like launchers, cases, maybe a stadium here and there, but those would probably be released CX. But overall, a really good random booster. So much better than, and arguably better than the Whale Wave booster of its kind, because it's better than Ghost Circle, because Ghost Circle was 100% mid. This is not going to be as mid as uh, Ghost Circle. I wouldn't see it making waves in the competitive scene if that's what you're into, but it's really cool. And if you're just casual, I prefer to be more casual about it. It's really cool. It's a really cool looking bay with a really cool looking avatar in the middle and really cool colors. I'm personally most excited for the green, but we'll get to that almost immediately. But kind of a little hint at what the combos are going to be here. but this is a really blurry image, but this is the best I have. Uh, we have 780 gear point. 780 is a new ratchet from what I remember. It's a brand new ratchet. 80 still isn't the most ideal height, so it kind of sucks. But another 7 ratchet's still cool. And a new part on the main prize bay, making it more of a prize, is still really awesome. But then we have the yellow version, which still looks really cool. And that's 570, which is a ratchet we have already, I believe. But we definitely don't have it, and I'm guessing it's going to be a darkish yellow, yellow gold, like how the face is. But what really excites me, and this is the one I'm going for, and I already pre-ordered 3 on Amazon Japan. But I'm hoping for the green one, because it has 360, which is this is looking like it could be ideal for attack. So having 360 already on it is really cool. And even if you use it for defense, it has dot. They were thinking dot was going, at least when Ghost Circle first released, dot and glide were rumored to be, or like when it was first leaked, they were rumored to be in Ghost Circle. But this is for sure, like, in it. It is for sure in it this time, instead of being rumored. Dot is on green. Unless this is all fake, but it's almost 100% on the green one, which is just, it's still an uncommon bit. It's not the most uncommon bit, but you can kind of see it here. So it's almost 100% confirmed here. Same with the other 2. But it's still an uncommon bit. I think it's still only in the Black Shell random booster. It might have been in something after that, but like, uncommon bit, new ratchet, and a really cool looking bay. And the last BX bay, so it could just be cool to pick up in the end. But the real kicker, the absolute kicker here, CX. And this is the best image I could find of it that didn't have a big watermark in the middle. But isn't and they're saying for 2025. It looks like that's what they're trying to say here. But it's March, from what we've seen leaked, it's March 29th. Maybe they pushed it up a bit, who knows? But it's looking like March 29th we're getting CX. And from the middle, it's hollow. It's hollow. I'm thinking we're getting face bolts back. I can make an honest guess here that we're probably getting face bolts back in the style that we got. I'm guessing it's going to be face bolts in the style of Metal Fight. Maybe, I know God Chips were a thing in Burst. Maybe it'll be more in that style. But I'm thinking face bolts because, I mean, that's where the character is. On Burst, the character was kind of spread across the entire bay a bit. But the design, like, the main characteristic, the, like, avatar, is in the middle for X-Base, and I doubt they would change that with CX. So it's looking like we're getting face bolts in a way back, which I think could be really cool. It won't be exactly the same, probably. It's looking kind of like it has a 3-prong design, so maybe we'll just push it in, kind of like God Chips. But maybe just like God Chips, some of them might have a different weight, who knows. But it's definitely interesting. From what we can see, this is probably the Duran one, that specifically this one that can adjust attack for both sides. So it'll probably be, maybe you can rotate this, or just, like, depending on how you launch it, or just because there's multiple contact points, they're saying adjust attack from both sides. Or maybe that comes together with the Facebook thing, who knows. But overall, honestly insane that we're already getting this good of a look at CX. I'm sure next month we'll get a better look at this, and we'll probably start getting leaks of the CX space. But that's it. Some insane news. And don't forget on the 18th, we're still, which is Saturday, I believe, we're still supposed to see a video revealing more bays, and maybe some CX bays could be shown in there slightly, or it might be obscured, not exact, but they're probably going to be shown. I'll try to get a video out that day. I'm going on a trip for the weekend, so it might not be 100%, but either way, go ahead, like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment down below, something constructive or destructive, or whatever you prefer, and y'all have a great day.